have changed a lot in the last 20 years. In fact, the internet became public in 1995, but didn't become mainstream until 1999. The internet has made the world a smaller place, and instead of competing against the company in the next city or state, we are now competing with the world. So, it's important to understand that we can't keep doing things the same way and expect to survive. We must continually work at improving process and efficiency to compete in this world market we now live in. Hello, I'm Tracy Hester with Integrated Control Technologies. Our company specializes in improving process and efficiency of older extruders. To be successful, manufacturers need to make a better product and reduce costs while doing it. Improving process and efficiency are instrumental in this success. Downtime and scrap are the two main things that affect profitability. Unfortunately, many companies are operating their extruders in the dark and don't have any way of monitoring production data or machine performance. In addition, keeping a staff of operators and maintenance personnel that are familiar with older control systems is becoming more difficult. To make this even more challenging, every extruder is like a snowflake. They're the same but different. To succeed in today's competitive world market, we need a control system that is inexpensive, can be applied to almost any extruder, easy to set up, easy to use, highly diagnostic, monitors process and production data, and lastly, is off the shelf. Such a product did not exist until now. Let's say that you just hired me as your lead maintenance person and that you want me to upgrade the control system of the American Maplin twin screw extruder you saw earlier. All of the controls that you saw can be replaced by the REVISOR. Let's get started. This first screen is the instruction screen for people who aren't experts, like me. This is your extruder page where you can put in how many extruders you have. We only have one, so we're going to leave this the way that it is. Right here is where you can put in your IP address. Barrel zones. This system has 5, and they're all cooling, so you can select those. This is where you would select your amps. Our system is below 10 amps, so we're going to leave that the way that it is. Each system ships with CTs. This is where you can configure those CTs. Die zones. Our system has 8. You can also change your amps right here. We're going to leave ours at under 10. Again, here is the area to change your CT settings. Screen orientation. This is so the operator can feel comfortable whichever way he wants to put it. We're going to put ours right to left. Drives. Our system has 2. Since we're upgrading DC to AC, we're going to change how we control it to the Yaskawa TCP IP. You can also name your drives right here. We're going to name this first one extruder, and the second one feeder. Melt pressure and temperature, we have one of each, so we're going to leave those like this. Additional temperatures and pressures. We actually have one of each. Our additional temperature is going to be oil. Right here you can change the name. You can also use a 3-character abbreviation. And your pressure. We're going to change this to back. Next we have digital outputs. We have 2 in our system for starters. You can change the name here. We're going to change one to oil, the other to vacuum. And you can set where you want those to come on. We're going to set our oil to come on with the barrel zones and our vacuum to come on with the extruder. Analog I/O. If you did have I/O, you could select it here. Our system does not require it. This is your summary page that shows you what you've selected. If you do see that you need to change something, you can hit your back button and go back and change anything you need to. You hit your initialize. It's going to ask you again, just like a man, if you're correct. Since I'm always right, we're going to go forward. This is the graphic that shows what you've selected. Wasn't that easy? I think I deserve a raise.